a very good friend of President Muhammadu Buhari, and also people call him one of the Cabals. Is the founding managing director of Democrat newspaper and former president of the Newspaper Proprietors Association of Nigeria, NAPAM, is called Malam Ismaila Issa Funtua. It has been reported that Funtua is dead, and they said he died of cardiac arrest not too long ago, Monday night. Ismaila Issa is a renowned business executive and public officer with over 30 years of management experience. He was personal manager at United Textiles Limited, UNTL, responsible for over 10,000 staff and a one-time minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is the founder of Bullet International Nigeria Limited, the largest wholly owned indigenous construction company, which built most of the iconic public buildings in Abuja. He is the founding managing director of Democrat newspaper, like I said, and served as the proprietor of that, of NPN for 8 years. Now, a lot of people see this news to them is good news, as he is Buhari's close ally, and it is said that they are the ones that are influencing this government. In fact, they said that Funtua with Daura, the cousin of Buhari or relative or uncle to Buhari, and Abakari and some other groups of people, they are the one running the show. And this year, 2020, has claimed 2 people out of the alleged cabal, and that is Abakari. And just this night, not too long ago, some few hours ago, Ismaila Issa Funtua. Reactions trailed the death and the passage of this man, as a lot of Nigerians may not know him, but then there are still people who do know him. They know the activities that he has been involved in Nigeria, and some other, terrible things that some people claim that he's involved in. Now, people said that why did he die of cardiac arrest? That is because there is no way out for them to travel abroad, although it does not occupy any elected position, or does he occupy any appointment. He doesn't have any appointment, or he's not involved in that. But then these are the people that are seen all over Aso Rock, Aso Villa. They are the ones running the show, determining and deciding on what happens here and there. They said his house is in area 2, section 2, Garki, Abuja. He was a very wealthy man. They said COVID-19 has made our big men to die, not by the virus itself, but because they could not travel abroad for medical checkup. That's because the hospitals in Nigeria, they've made sure that many of those hospitals, in fact, the thing is that they themselves do not trust the hospitals themselves because of their characteristics, their way of life. And when you have disenfranchised people for a long time, I just feel that it's best for them to go abroad where no one knows them, a neutral location where they can go for checkup, and to them they feel that is much better than to be in the midst of the people that one way or the other they must have offended or something. So people felt bad. Some people felt bad. They said that personally that they worked with him as accounting officer in Bullet for the company Bullet Abuja, and he was a person who blame you for not being rich. He doesn't care about where you come from. He opens door for you, provided you are not fraudulent. He doesn't disturb you in your daily activities. So definitely, there are people who must have experienced good things around him. There might be people who he must have touched their lives. Now, people who are not interested in this Hausa Fulani, or let's say this Fulani government, they said, let God arise, let his enemies be scattered, let those who hate me be scattered, simply saying that his life has been claimed as a result of their activities, as a result of what they have been, what they've been all about in Nigeria. And they said, with all the wealth, there isn't anything that could solve what happened to him. And they said that since there aren't proper hospitals around him, and because they couldn't go for their checkup, and probably because they couldn't go for their checkup abroad, they felt that they weren't too safe to go to some hospitals around in Nigeria, or as a result of the COVID-19, they were worried and afraid, and they won't want to go to any hospital. And with this, he suffered. Who knows? There are a lot of underlying health issues that a lot of people have, and that is the reason why we must give ourselves to constant body check. Let your health be very important than any other thing. Some say man rest Man, rest on your soul. Nnamdi Kanu said it, that you are all going to go down one after the other. And I'll tell you that there are a lot of people that are going to go down. There are already people showing signs that they are already becoming weak. They were lords. They were powerful back then. They did a lot. That is why in life, at the end of the day, what legacy are you going to leave behind you? Yes, you cannot satisfy everyone. Everyone may not necessarily want to say this about you, but then you should fulfill within yourself certain things. He recently acquired Keystone Bank, and there were some allegations on how he acquired Keystone Bank. So these are people who have acquired wealth. They've acquired wealth in business, in everything, all over Nigeria, using the opportunity of being close to power. But now, he is late, he's gone. One of the cabals, after Bakari, now is a Funtua. Then some people said, Mama Buhari is the only man standing. Well, I do not wish anyone death, but with the way things are in Nigeria, I do not think that death of many of this older generation of people who have been in the system for a long time, I don't think that is what is going to turn things around. Why? I'll tell you, because even the younger ones, their children, and the ones that they've introduced into politics that are even in their 40s, in their 50s, they are also practicing exactly what has been practiced before. So the death of all of these people is not going to shock the nation. It's not going to put the nation right. No, because they've given birth to children who will continue, political children who will continue in this. Someone said vanity of life. Once again, we are reminded to live moderately. You are here today and gone tomorrow. All the rush to grab power, all the rush, I am here, all the rush, I will do this, every of these things, at the end of the day, one day in a split seconds, anything could happen to anyone. Wealth influence will end within a split second. Your status, your creed, and anything could just be meaningless within a few seconds. Then you have a date with your maker. I hope our so-called leaders, oppressors, let us better call them rulers, oppressors, learn from this COVID-19, which has been a leveler. He is dead. We don't know why. They said he had heart attack. It could be COVID-19. It could be any of these things. But the thing is this, death is dead. He is gone and gone and gone. We don't know where he is. Some said he is upon the vain acquisition of Nine Mobile. Nine Mobile is a telecommunication company, and also the Keystone Bank. Well, they've left it for their children. These people are not acquiring wealth because they think that they are going to live forever. Of course, they want to live as long as they want, but they are acquiring this wealth to make sure that they drop this. It could be stolen legacy, criminal legacy, whatever legacy, to leave it behind for their children. Their children will bask in the aura of loot, and they continue in the same pattern. Soon, you see that with the wealth that the children have acquired, and of course, with knowing this person and the other person, it's like a doorway for them. Soon, they become governor of a state. Soon, they become senator. Soon, some of them that don't want to get into politics, they just want to keep themselves at the good sides of many politicians, and they continually go, do business and that kind of stuff. So I don't know what your thoughts are as regards all of this here happening. You can drop your comment section below. What do you think about Funtua, Buhari's ally, gone and gone? He has left this world. A lot of RIPs here and there. And some people still feeling good that some of the cabals, they are gone. And who knows who else is going to dictate and determine who occupies one position or not. I don't know. Buhari somehow escaped all of this coronavirus attack here and there. It could have been with Abakari, but somehow, his life is not yet to be taken. So he is just alive, making sure that he does not in any way get close to anyone who has infection or anyone who could infect him. That's why even without coronavirus, Buhari is not functional. It's not someone that you see that is mobile. Aside, he travels abroad and comes out to read the story they write. Buhari always wants to keep his life, safe. This is a man who, he understands how to keep himself off from harm. That's just what it is. So one of his allies is dead. They said as a result of heart attack. We don't know. As time goes on, more will be exposed, or we'll see what actually is going on. So I don't know. You might be a person who thinks it is okay, there's nothing wrong with the death of this man, and you might be someone who feel that he has touched your life.